Hi friends, how are you? Thank you for watching my channel. I am Christina Walsh. I am your wellness, life coach, and spiritual guide. Today I wanted to talk to you about renewing your mind. And as we approach fall and 'tis the season, wanted to speak on renewing your mind and growing spiritually. I was raised in the church, and we tend to sometimes stop growing spiritually in the church. And I needed to step away because I didn't agree with a lot of the things that I had seen there. So this is kind of a video that I'm a little nervous doing, but I decided, you know what, I need to step out. I need to get it out of me. I need to speak, because we're forgetting to grow spiritually in churches, and we are getting too attached to ego in the churches, and ego is edging God out. So as we go into the fall, we have things die, okay? We have to be rebirthed. We have to experience a death inside, internally, to say, you know what, I want to shine, I want to do better, I want to be better. And we have to go through this. So in Ephesians 4:23, and I'm using the KJV, I reference these verses because this was my base, and there's a lot of people that I grew up with that maybe this might be able to speak to you because it's something you're familiar with. And this says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So we're going through a shift. It started back in 2012, where a lot of people started waking up. A lot of people started questioning. I had a near-death experience in 2014 that really shook me, and I had to say, whoa, all right, something is different. Something in me is different. I have memories of what I saw there, and I knew that what I was raised was just like the base. There was so much more to it. So I want to encourage you to start transforming your mind. You'll start noticing more characteristics of Christ when you start shifting. And you'll want to be more kind. You'll want to be more giving, more loving, more accepting. I don't know if you've ever walked into a church, okay? And when you go in, everybody turns around. And you're like, oh, am I wearing something not right? Oh my goodness, do I have a tattoo? There's earrings, you know, just you go down the list. So when you go into that energy and you already feel like not good enough, or you're not in the right place, energy does not lie. Energy doesn't lie. And if people are going to turn around and look at you when you're trying to do good, or you're trying to find your way on your spiritual journey, to say, well, look what they're wearing, look at this, look at that, oh, I bet they this, you know, what does it matter? The ones that are going to turn and look at you and say that you are less than and judge you for what you're wearing, that's not of God. That's not Christ-like whatsoever. God is love. God is love. And that is the simplest thing. And I want you to know that you are beautiful. You are loved. So if you ever did go into a church and you did feel that way, I am so sorry, because I grew up in the church. My dad was a pastor. Not all of them are like that. But the ones that are like that, they forgot to grow spiritually. And they then decided to have ego get in the way, that I am better than, look what they're wearing, and the judgment and the gossip. And that's not the right environment to be in. So I had to leave that. I had to say, you know what, I have to go find what speaks to me. So when you start growing and you become more conscious, Christ consciousness, like what is that, right? This is becoming aware. It's becoming aware of everything around you. You might start seeing things being exposed to you that don't speak to you any longer. You're going to want to do better. You're going to want to treat your body better, respect your body better, give up things, give up places and people that are toxic, that they don't serve you. I mean, seriously, 6 years ago, I was sitting in a bar, okay, metal concerts, going to all these things, trying to find my, just where am I? And I knew while I was sitting there that this wasn't the place for me. I knew that life was more than this. But it's just getting lost in the flow. So we're having more and more people waking up and shifting into the fifth dimension. And you're going to want to have so much more peace and harmony and love. You're going to want connections. You're going to want to give and cherish one another. I'm going to go through my notes here really quick. And I want you to question everything. Even what I say to you, it's okay. If you don't agree with it, it's okay. This is free will. You are able to decide and take from this. I hope that something somewhere along the lines resonates with you. And maybe you did grow up in the church and you just didn't want it anymore because you saw how it was being taught. Well, I encourage you to grow spiritually and meditate and find your way. Because growing spiritually brought me back to the Bible. It taught me that I had to, have a different mindset, a renewed mind. So it also says in Isaiah 9:2, the people that walked in darkness have seen great light, that they dwell in the land of shadow of death, and upon them the light shined. So we're going to break this down. So we walked through the darkness, right? We've also been dead in Christ. Now we're waking up. So the ones that are still sleeping, they're not awake yet. We have Hollywood being exposed. We have churches being exposed. We see so much corruption going on around us. So I want to encourage you, dive back into things. Go ahead. Find your path, find your way. And what resonates with you will help you grow. I just want you to know that I love you. If there's any questions that I can answer for you, please bring them to me. But I want you guys to know that we are now in the ascension. We are in the raising of our vibrations. We are coming together. We are uniting. This is the Great Awakening. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon.